Hi everybody, Cynthia here. I'm back with a teacher appreciation flip card, and it's super simple. A lot of people get intimidated by flip cards, but you can make them pretty much with any die, and I chose this one today. This die set I got from Hobby Lobby, and I use this size and this size. It doesn't really, matter because we all have different dies. Because you're going to basically use, like if you want to use a circle die, you're going to use the same system, just different dies. So this one measures approximately across 2 3/8 by 3 3/8 across. If you get this die set, and it is the 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the 5th one in from the largest one. Okay, but this is the die I'm using, and this is the image that I colored in, and that came from this Darcy's Heart and Home stamp set. And I used the teacher sentiment here and stamped it on my image after I colored it. And then on the inside of the card, which one did I use? I think I used I used this on the outside. Let me show you the card. This is the card. Isn't it cute? And this is the flip. Super simple. And like I said, you could do this with a circle die, a scallop die, a tag die, because you're going to use the same basic system to create this card. So it's a pretty easy one. So I stamped "You Made My Year" colorful, and then on the inside I stamped a heartfelt thanks, and then you still have plenty of room to write your little message, whatever you want to write. And then on the outside here I used these 2 crayons, which we're going to use on this card as well. And this came from a Dollar Tree stamp set or sticker set, and then I use this pencil embossing folder. And by the way, I purchased this. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. I'm sorry, I'm super tired tonight, but I think I purchased this, or I know I purchased this at Not Too Shabby Shop, and it's called Colorful. And I'll link her store below this video in case you're interested. I'm not sure if she still has this stamp set in her store, but that's where I purchased it from. And then the thanks one is from Inkadinkado, and I got this on clearance like a super long time ago, but I love it because it has different fonts and different sayings, and I used the heartfelt thanks one. So those are the materials that I used. I'm going to set everything aside, and I already embossed my paper so that all we have to do is cut it, and I've already cut out and colored my image, so we don't waste time doing that together. Okay, so let me set this stamp side, or this die set aside. I'm going to put our card over here so I can watch what I'm doing. And this, you're going to need a sheet that measures 5.5 by 8.5. And what you want to do is just line it up at 2 1/8. And I didn't close my cutter down, I just closed my first bar. And I'm going to draw a real light pencil line at the 2 1/8 mark, because you're going to erase it afterward. Okay, so we have our line at 2 1/8. Let me set my cutter aside. And then from this die, I cut my piece I'm going to put on here, and I've already colored in my image. What you want to do is cut yourself a template that you're going to use to cut along and get your flip out of. Okay, and then what you want to do is just fold it in half and crease it. And then I have a little bit of tape on here. It's not permanent tape. And you're going to take that score line and you're going to line it up on your pencil line. Wherever you want to cut your flip. You can cut it up higher, you can cut it up lower. And I pretty much tried to center mine. So I'm lining up my score line with my pencil line. You guys can see that there. Okay. And then I'm going to take my die and place it right on top. And you want to take your time fitting it on top. Kind of get it back in the grooves there of your cutter. And then once you have that done, wait, I moved this a little bit. Sorry. Let me make sure that tape is holding down. Am I in camera here? Yes. Gonna line up the die on top of your template. And then I'm just taking some washi tape and I'm taping this down. Because we're going to run it through our cutter, but we're only going to cut this side off. And how you do that is just, I'm going to open up my cutter here. I'm going to get my plates out. I'm going to put them in on this side. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. And then you're just going to stick this in right here and line up. You want to line up your pencil line right there at the end of your plate and then hold your plates together and run it through. Okay. Let me move this aside. We're going to probably use it again, so I'll just keep it out. Or I don't know if we have to use it again. I don't think so because I already ran my thing through. Okay, so then you want to peel off your washi tape gently. And the nice thing is you can use this template piece over and over to create a bunch of cards. And then peel up your template piece. Oh, my tape's stuck there. There we go. Try and rub that off. Okay. And then I'm going to just take my eraser and get rid of my line. And you could see here, we already created the flip. So then what you want to do is get out your scoreboard. Or if you'd like, you could put it back in your cutter at the 2 1/8 mark again. If you don't have a scoreboard, that's fine. I'm going to do it with my cutter. 2 1/8. Line it up. And I'm just going to score from the top of the card right down to where we cut. And right here. Oh, and then I forgot. We're going to score our card to fold it in half. And we're going to do that at 4 1/4. So 2 1/8, you want to score here at the top and the bottom of the piece that we cut. And then 4 1/4. We're going to fold our card in half, line that up, and I'm just going to use my bone folder, press it down, and then you're going to fold this part back. And line it up with the end here. And you're going to fold those pieces down. Okay, so now you've created your basic flip. So if you want, at this point, you can line this up and glue this right on there, which is what I'm going to do. Oh, come on. Ay, ay, ay. I'm all thumbs today. You ever feel like that when you're making a card or any other project? I feel like that so much. Okay, so now I have my piece that measures 5.5 by 4 1/4, and we're going to cut this. I already ran it through my embossing folder, so I'm sorry. Let me ink it up. I inked up my edges with black soot just to kind of bring it out a little bit more. And I already have a lot of ink on this pad, so. Okay, and we're going to cut this at 2 1/8. Line it back up in here. 2 1/8. And trim. Okay, so we're going to put this over this piece right here. We're going to line it up, and we're going to have to use our die and cut that piece out of here again. So you just want to line it up, open up your flip, and make sure it lines up nice with the flip part here. And then you're going to tape down your die. Oh, I got rid of my washi tape. Here it is. Let me get 2 pieces again. Make sure that's nice and lined up where we need it. And you're just going to tape your die to the matted piece. And then pull it out. I'm going to try it again. Oh, so many thumbs today. Okay, pop that off. And then you're going to run it through. Sorry, that was kind of loud. Run it through again. So the card isn't really hard. The hardest part, I think, is lining up the pieces so that they cut out correctly. And that just takes a lot of practice. And I am out of practice, so mine did not turn out perfect. But the more you do, the better you'll get at it. So we cut this piece out. Just going to gently remove my tape. And my die. Get my card back out. And line that up. And that looks pretty good. So let me get some glue. And I put glue around the edge too. But I think these flip cards are so fun. just going to line this up this way. Okay, so that piece is on, and then I'm going to open this up and put my decorative piece on the inside. We had Teacher Appreciation Week all this week, and tomorrow is the last day. But I figured everybody has a different, like some of the schools around here, their Teacher Appreciation is next week. Some people have already had it. So I thought, why not do another teacher card in case you guys need to make a card for somebody. And that's it. And then on the inside, I'll stamp many thanks. And then on the outside here, I have my sentiment, you made my year colorful. And I backed it up with foam tape. I'm just going to pop that on the bottom here. And then I have those stickers. Where did I put them? Of the crayons. And I'm just going to line the blue one up this way, kind of in the center of the cut here, and then I'll angle the purple one out. And that's it, guys. All I have to do is stamp my sentiment or just write whatever I feel like it on the inside. But you have this really cute flip card for a teacher gift. Somebody you know who's a teacher that might be a friend, or you could do anything you want. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys give this a try. Take care and happy crafting.